Alright, so in this video I want to do a little cube and talk. Basically, I'm going to be cubing and I'm going to be talking about stuff. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 cubing mistakes that you've probably made, and I'm going to try and help you fix them. I've made all of these mistakes in the past. I'm still not perfect at these things. I still make these mistakes a little bit, but I've gotten much better. And while I'm talking about these mistakes, I'm going to be solving one of these bad boys. It's called Megaminx, if you didn't know. I don't really like solving Megaminx because it takes a long time, but I figured if it was for a video, then I would probably solve it. So I'm going to be solving this and talking about some mistakes that you probably make. So let's get started. Alright, so numero 1. The first mistake is not shipping. So what do I mean by shipping? This term is used in the manufacturing industry a lot. Basically, it means that you make a product, you finish it, and then you ship it. You ship it to your customers. You ship it to the public. How you can put this into cubing is you record some of your solves and then you ship it. You ship it into the world. I make YouTube videos, I post some solves on Instagram, so I ship my solves. But I used to not do that. I would just solve cubes and then I would keep it to myself. But shipping your solves, shipping your product will really help you out. Show your solves to other people. I'm sure they would enjoy watching your solves and maybe even help you get faster. So yeah, ship your product, ship your solves, record them, and post them somewhere on YouTube, on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want. So yeah, the point is ship your product, ship your solves. So number 2 is to be consistent. I'm not talking about your times being consistent. Obviously that's important too, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, you can't solve a Rubik's Cube 5 years ago and call yourself a cuber. There's this quote that some old Greek philosopher dude said. He said, "You are what you repeatedly do." Therefore, excellence is not just a thing, it's a habit. I'm a big believer in habits. Doing anything for 21 days will build a habit, and doing the same thing for 90 days will build a lifestyle. So in my opinion, the best way to get better at cubing is to build a habit. So start cubing for 10 minutes a day for 3 weeks, and that'll help build a habit. And then do the same thing for 5 more weeks and it'll turn into a lifestyle. So yeah, that was number 2. Be consistent. I used to not be so consistent. Whenever things got a little tough and I didn't see instant improvement, I just dropped it. Wait, why am I talking about things that I did? That's a completely different video. So yeah, that was number 2. Be consistent. Alright, so the third thing is wanting to do everything at once. I used to do this a lot. I wanted to learn full OLL, full PLL, I wanted to get better at F2L, I wanted to reduce my move count in cross, I wanted to increase my TPS, I wanted to learn 4x4 at square 1. I wanted to do a lot of things. Honestly, I still haven't gotten better at F2L, but I will now. I will learn some algorithms and I will get better. Wait, why am I talking about myself again? That's a different video. Stick to this video. Jeez. Alright, so where was I? Yeah, stop living in the fantasy world of wanting to learn everything and knowing everything. Come to the reality, the actuality. You can't know everything. You gotta stick to one thing at a time. First, focus on your cross, and once you finish that, then move on to learning F2L, or whatever you want to learn. This is what I like to call being Peter Pan. He wanted to be everything and he ended up being nothing. So stop being Peter Pan. Find a different character. So last but not least, the 5th mistake is overthinking. You need to stop overthinking. Get out of the land of if. If I do this, then that will happen. If I do that, this will happen. If I do this and that, blah, 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 blah. Stop. Stop overthinking. You need to think though. Don't just stop thinking. You need to think, just not too much. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Reading a book about swimming is different from actually swimming. Watching people solve Rubik's Cube is different from actually solving a Rubik's Cube. Stop overthinking things, just think a little bit, not too much, and use that little brain in your head. Alright, so that kind of turned into just me talking about myself, but I think you should fix these mistakes. You can't completely eliminate them, but try and fix them as much as you can. Alright, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.